Tiger I is one of the most iconic tanks in the world. It was a German heavy tank of World War II that operated beginning in 1942 in Africa and the Soviet Union, usually in independent heavy tank battalions. It gave the German army its first armored fighting vehicle that mounted the 8.8 cm KWK-36 gun. 1,347 of these were built between August 1942 and August 1944. After August 1944, production of the Tiger I was phased out in favor of the Königstiger, or the Tiger II. The tank was given its nickname Tiger by Ferdinand Porsche, and a Roman numeral was added after the Tiger II entered production. The initial designation was Panzerkampfwagen 6 Ausführung H, where H denoted Henschel as the designer and manufacturer. It was classified with the Ordnance Inventory's designation SD KFZ 182. The tank was later redesignated as Panzerkampfwagen 6 Ausführung E in March 1943, with the Ordnance Inventory designation SD KFZ 181. The Tiger differed from earlier German tanks' principality in its design philosophy. Its predecessors balanced mobility, armor, and firepower, but were sometimes outgunned by their opponents. While heavy, this tank was not slower than the best of its opponents. Although the general design and layout were broadly similar to the previous medium tank, the Panzer IV, the Tiger weighed more than twice as much. This was due to substantially thicker armor, the larger main gun, the greater volume of fuel and ammunition storage, the larger engine, and a more solidly built transmission and suspension. The Tiger I was one of the most feared tanks of World War II, but it is not without flaws. A substantial problem with the Tiger was that its production required considerable resources in terms of manpower and material, which led to it being expensive. More aptly, the biggest failure of the German Tigers were the final drives of the transmissions, as they used a weaker transmission socket to hold the final drive in place to increase production and reduce costs. So trying to drive it at its top speed often resulted in rapid failure of the transmission.